We going straight in. This is Country Cousins. I'm your boy Dub.
Hey.
Right, Dub. You gotta look up there. Don't look down there.
Hey, my good eye says I'm gonna look at both.
This is your guy, Pretty Flacco.
This you got Cyclops, One Eye Willie, motherfucking chitty chitty bang bang bitch.
Wait, which one the good eye?
Both of them now.
The left eye.
Bitch, your mama named you Clay. I'm gonna call you Clay. Which one was the good eye before we started?
The good eye was the left one. Thank you.
Okay.
He had the one doing whisper for the right eye.
Whispers.
We're here to talk about not what we ate yesterday.
Not some fact shit.
Not this fake holiday that y'all call Black Friday, which is racist as fuck.
Is it really racist? It's just getting back your books back in the black.
I don't like the references.
Right. So I watched a clip from Malcolm X. Shout out to Denzel. And look up the definition of black. Then look up the definition of white.
Oh, he does that in the movie.
Right.
Purity.
That shit was heavy.
Absence of something.
Dark. Evil. Without remorse. That's what black means.
What does it say about light skin? Not white, but light skin.
Colorism? Colorism was made up too.
Ooh.
Brown paper bag theory.
We all black when you get down to it.
Right.
The paper bag and the one drop test was just meant to exile and keep people out that actually cross that color line. That Uncle Willie and Master, fucked up the genealogy pool.
They was dropping dick off.
You know what's funny that I didn't really think about it until here recently. What a show of like fucking the genealogy pool, allergies. Think about it. They gave us allergies because anyone who was here, we already had horses and shit. They was along with your smallpox and shit like that. So the fact that any of us have allergies, black folks, we have allergies. We didn't always have allergies. Someone gave us that, literally.
I don't have allergies.
Some do, some don't.
Like you?
Facts.
Shit, me too. Seasonal like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like we didn't have that before. If you really think about like why would we have allergies? Because we would have been around certain things.
Right.
Shit got introduced to us. Now all of a sudden we're allergic to this, that, and the other. Bullshit. Look at us getting deep on this motherfucking Thanksgiving.
You know why? Because they can't cancel us.
Can't cancel shit.
They could try, but you can't stop us.
Number one cancel culture problem I have is they don't really know how to cancel people.
Not at all.
Like, the kids are mad about Travis Scott.
Which makes no sense.
Makes zero sense.
Zero sense.
Whatsoever.
He's already basically been cleared of any liability.
And he's paying for y'all funerals.
So I think they said there's a $3 billion in lawsuits between Travis, Drake, Apple, Live Nation, The Sun, The Dirt, Evian Water, motherfucking Vests, Emos, Pizza Hut, Domino's, all these Nike, everyone's getting sued.
And guess what? They're not going to even see a fourth of that money.
No.
Not 1% of 1%.
So,
I mean, the biggest thing is, as an entertainer, you're not responsible for what happens in the crowd.
Exactly.
The problem I have with the whole cancel thing is Travis Scott still has like 10 songs in the top 100 on album music.
And his shoes is still selling.
Shoe man, why did they push the shoes back?
Because Nike, who's had a shit year anyway, wants to decide to be, we're so conscious of what's going on. We really feel for these people. We're going to hold these back. You ain't holding them back because of that. You just holding them back because like you feel it's the thing to do. You just jumping on the I'm a shit on Travis wavelength. But as soon as everything's back, you be like, we decided to shock drop him.
So, you know who they did that with also? Kobe. When he was going through his charge, they suspended him. They suspended his partnership with Kobe. And then as soon as he started balling, dropping 81 and shit, that's when they started re-releasing the Kobe's.
What was the year of the Kobe alleged situation?
06?
No.
07?
Because Gary Payton and Carl Malone was there, so 03. That was like 03.
When they went to the finals?
No,
Yeah.
They went to the finals in 04, but they were there. I think it happened right after they left. I thought the rape allegation was like 06.
No, it had to be 03, 04 then. Because
That's when
Carl Malone and Gary Payton was there.
I would bet a drink on this.
All right.
You better drink on which part?
That he's wrong.
Yeah, but say these years ain't adding up because
Your math ain't mathing. Because
Alright.
that's when I'm thinking is when Nash won MVP.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
Okay.
When you write, you don't argue with peasants.
Oh, that's what we doing.
you got on all white feeling godly, huh? I call you my son because you shine like one. But anyways, I mean, Nike's got a history of that. Except for Ben Roethlisberger, you allowed to rape women, and they're like, "Hey, give him another shoe."
Multiple.
But beyond that, back to the shoe thing. Is it really going to slow the hype beast culture?
No.
Of a Travis Scott release.
Because what's funny is, hypothetically, let's say Nike decides to completely jump off the porch and we're going to drop Travis Scott, which would be financially a stupid decision for them. That just means for the reselling market and just the hype around the shoes will go up even more because you'll say you're never going to get a Travis Scott Nike again. So then I'll make everything explode. I guess
A 2003 rape allegation. George, how many saw the Lakers star? So, yes.
He godly.
Is that when the case was?
Yep, that's when he was charged.
So, going back to the so Kobe was canceled for how many years?
He was canceled? He
For
wasn't
what?
canceled. He was canceled for a couple of months.
No,
right?
like 3 years.
Is that when he was wearing Jordans?
Yeah, so you remember they had released,
N-
it was a Kobe shoe, but they took his name off of it.
nope.
Okay.
This all
No,
happened.
finish. Nobody can read y'all fucking minds. You can't just silence right there.
Go. You go with what you said.
No,
I'm just
like-
going to tastefully disagree because
Okay,
I remember
so it was like
where he
three-
was. You're right. He was canceled for about 3 years.
Okay.
What
But
shoe did did Nike release that didn't have a Kobe name?
I can't think of the name of them.
Are you thinking the Hirachis?
Yes.
that wasn't his shoe.
Okay.
But he was kind of a Nike free. He was a shoe free agent at the time. Adidas deal had been finished, so he was wearing everything when all this shit was going on. Once he kind of got cleared, Nike was like, "All right, we're cool again." That's when he actually got his official
Signature
first shoe,
shoe,
the
right?
Nike Kobe Zoom 1. And that's when he also dropped 81 and Dick off and Jalen Rose. He was wearing. Sorry, Jalen. How many olives do you want? 81. But that's when that all came in when he was kind of playing for his freedom. But why is it that people want to cancel, like the fact that you want to cancel Travis, it's not like he incited the riot. It's not like he said, kill motherfuckers, go crazy. Have you ever looked at like how many people fainted or went nuts when Michael Jackson performed?
I
Lost
think
their damn mind.
The premise or allegation is the whole rage culture. How they are raging now or whatever that fuck means. But
Sounds like a mosh pit to me, but okay.
that's all it is.
That's what it is.
But it's just a new term and it sounds more violent than a mosh pit.
We're all fathers here at the table. I do have to question the common sense of the one dude, and like, God bless the dead. I'm sorry you lost your child, but like, why was your 9-year-old at Astroworld in a mosh pit?
Exactly.
Beyond that, he dropped him. Like, he died because the kid was on his shoulders. He dropped the kid, and that's how he got trampled.
Could he have died when he got dropped? Do we know the trampling did it?
These
Could
sound
could he have fallen and broken his goddamn neck when he dropped him? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like,
these are allegations for Kyle Rittenhouse's judge.
Right. Oh,
this motherfucker met with
Great
045 too.
great segue. Great segue.
Continue. Follow up.
This dude met with 4-5. Was like, yep, justice system served great. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And I don't think this fuckhead realizes exactly what self-defense is.
Who was the fuckhead?
Kyle. I don't even want to call his name. Fuckhead.
But he does realize what self-defense is. He is a white male in a system and country built for white men.
Right.
He didn't go there for self.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, the fact that he's gonna say, I was trying to use my self-defense. You got dropped off with a rifle in an area talking about it was self-defense. Why the fuck was you there with a rifle?
So here's the crazy thing. He said he went there to provide medical care and to protect his friend's property or some shit like that.
Oh, is he a G.I. Joe?
Some crazy shit, right? So let's just look at the facts, right? How many paramedics you know carry a sidearm? Period.
The only one I knew was from G.I. Joe. I believe his name was Duke.
Right. So not only a sidearm, but a semi-automatic rifle. Right. Okay.
He's also a 17-year-old with no paramedic training.
A 17-year-old with no paramedic training. So then,
let's not even talk about him or these facts. How stupid is the jury to believe what you were talking about of self-defense?
It has to be brain dead.
What I don't like about the whole case, and just to fast forward, is you setting up a real fucked up precedent.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's one of those bad Tyler Perry movies that if we do it,
The pen.
if we do it as a black individual, what's going to be our outcome?
Thug going under the jail.
Right.
Like, you literally should have somebody do this in Kenosha and and figure out what's going on.
Okay, let's transition again. Buddy who was like, I'm driving this truck through that motherfucking Christmas parade in Kenosha. Have you seen the ring camera of him going to his next door neighbor's house? About 2 minutes before the police come, this motherfucker's like, trying to get an Uber. Can I use your phone real quick?
God.
Here's my ID.
So he ran through the crowd and then
ran through the barrier. Boom.
Yeah, boom. This video was
he killed like 5 people, right?
Right.
6. Because I think someone just died.
Was he drunk?
I don't know.
I have no idea. He's a rapper.
Shut up.
Dead ass. That shit crazy. But back to Kyle, fuckhead as you call him.
Fuckhead.
My biggest issue in the whole thing was the judge. The judge was out of line, out of pocket the entire time. And then they set it up to where you can't call them protesters. Or
Yeah, you had to call them, you couldn't call them victims. You had to call them protesters or
rioters.
Rioters.
Right. So that judge was out of pocket. He said some ill shit about black people also. That
It's Kenosha.
No one wants to be in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
I get it.
But I don't see how or why he was tried there. Like, I would have been moving the venue if I'm the lawyer, or tried. And I ain't follow a case that deep, because at the end of the day,
we knew what it was.
We knew what it was, and he killed some white people, so that went on y'all.
I think this is going to be the crazy part is these civil suits, because one of the families already is like, we getting his ass. But when you win a civil suit, like, you don't really got to pay.
They're not going to get anything from it, though.
Yeah.
Right. He don't have. Well, he got a lot of money though from the GoFundMe's.
We about to get all that.
Now that's the thing is, how can they get a hold of all that money that they raised for him through all them GoFundMe's and the white supremacy websites?
Right. And Biden, you guys as president, because you know I won't vote.
Motherfucker, you live here.
You a piece of shit. Just to let you know, you a piece of shit. Trump a piece of shit. All you motherfuckers, the whole system need to be blown up.
Did you know that Kamala was the president for what, like 3 hours?
Right, when he was having a physical or some shit like that.
That shit don't count.
I'm just saying. But
I hate these fucking LeBron era stats, nigga. LeBron was the only black man to score 20 points when it was raining in Arizona one day.
And also caught a 2-piece and a biscuit and ran away like he stole something.
No, he dropped that off. he slapped Isaiah Stewart. I'm gonna say his name because I remember his name. He slapped him like Ike did Tina.
God damn,
that was domestic violence. Like that shit should that deserves to go to Maury. Like that
simple assault.
But when we talking about going back to cancel culture, does it seem like it's more of us that they try to cancel than them? Like who's the last white person, celebrity, whatever that you heard like they're like cancel them?
Who's the last white celebrity?
That's true, because I know they're trying to cancel Marilyn Manson right now.
Are they?
Yeah, because he has some room, a padded room, soundproof room in his house that he used to send bitches to. You in timeout.
Okay, it sounds like pimp shit to me.
Right, so like that's the shit that goes back to cancel culture. I don't give a fuck what someone does in their bedroom. If it's consenting, and bitch, you allowed this man to tell you in timeout,
and you walked over there and fucking went in the room,
and you put your goddamn nose on the wall and apologize until he let you out. That's on you. Your daddy failed you. Your granddaddy failed you. Your uncles failed you. And you failing as a fucking parent.
How's Marilyn Monroe?
Manson.
How is Marilyn Manson still relevant? Do he still make music?
I don't know.
I mean, he made a killing back in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Late 90s, early 2000s.
He was making a killing, so I'm guessing he was eating good off of that. But
So then, like, partially, do you have to have almost like as a celebrity a weak mind to even let yourself get canceled? Because Dave Chappelle's handling this like trying to cancel him the best way. Like, fuck you ain't canceling me, and like you're not gonna cancel him.
he's not even the biggest one. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, for all intents and purposes, is bigger than Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Right?
In white America, yes.
Yeah, let's say
No,
okay.
this is mainstream culture.
Right.
You do not have to like his comedic style, his nothing.
I
Kevin
agree.
Hart is a bigger star than Dave Chappelle.
I agree.
Damn.
That's not even a damn moment. That's not even a slap in the face of Dave Chappelle. Comedians aren't supposed to be this big.
Okay.
Kevin Hart was canceled, 2 or 3 times, right?
Right.
What do you? Okay.
Over old tweets, that was one, and then cheating on his wife.
It was his boy's fault.
You don't understand that because you didn't know what real friends were until you met us. But that's a whole nother subject. But back to the thing, there is no white celebrity that people care about, really. Is it? Like who is the voice of white celebrityism?
I think the fact is there is one, but they are not on our radar, so we haven't done enough research. I think there has to be one. They're just not on our radar. They're just not on our radar. I bet you it's some kind of fucking white ass country singer, big hat, fucking tight jean wearing some shit. If it finds out that he was shooting puppy dogs and fucking 10-year-olds, they lose their shit and try to cancel him.
It never will come out.
Right.
We're the only culture that really just destructs ourselves.
What about?
Or do they have better publicists?
Think about it. The white football player, the dude Cooper. Last name was Cooper. The
Wide receiver, Riley Cooper.
Right. That was on camera saying, "I'll fuck you up, nigga." No, nigger. I'll fuck you up, nigger.
At a country concert.
Right.
Yep. He was out the league.
No, he wasn't.
He played another 2 years.
Right.
Or so.
He played
Did he
with
really?
He played with Philly when Vic was there.
Well, Philly loves fucking racist people. I hate the city of Philadelphia.
You should hate Las Vegas.
Right.
Fuck them too.
And Oakland and Los Angeles.
Fuck silver, fuck black, fuck the Raiders. I don't even like Pirates. Fuck all that. Fuck Al Davis. Fuck all of them. Just win, baby. Just suck this dick.
God damn.
Damn. Do not put this man on the Henry Ruggs jury.
Right.
Fuck them.
Did somebody put some raisins in potato salad or something yesterday, bro? Like
Raisins was fucking Raiders. Fucking, oh my god. If you want to hear a slightly more calm version of my opinion on the Raiders game, you should tune in to Bowling Buckets.
Directly after this.
Yes. More vitriol there.
I don't know if there's a white celebrity that I follow that isn't basically advocating for the same shit that we follow. You know, like
okay. Look,
like Keanu Reeves or somebody who.
What if Keanu Reeves, aka Neo, aka John Wick, did some off the wall shit?
But what's off the wall? The shit that people are trying to cancel people for, we are like laughing like that is the dumbest shit y'all ever do. The people that are trying to cancel people are the people that have no fucking life,
That's facts.
have no culture,
That's
that
facts.
have no influence.
right.
They're the fucking PETA of the world.
God damn. Fuck Peter.
Now we about to get canceled.
No, not fuck
Fuck
Peter.
PETA. I'll run over a dog tomorrow if I see one in the street. Fuck
Right.
y'all.
Tearing up my goddamn garbage. I'll put antifreeze in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on some ants and
just
kill a
saying-
bumblebee because they endangered.
I'm just saying, this cancel culture shit is so fucked up. Like, they trying to ban critical race theory in schools, right? But you still have Huckleberry Finn as a reading book for these little kids, and they say nigger 289 times in the book.
Fuck that. We still have to sing the national anthem at every function.
Bro, hey, you know what was odd? Please rise to the national anthem. I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck. I don't feel like fighting nobody. I don't want to stand for this shit.
You just don't put your hand on your heart. You just stand there.
Hey, I have my hands in my pockets.
At what time in our life have we really felt emotionally tied to that though?
9/11.
And you was in the military. Fuck 9/11.
Right.
They killed 4,000 people in 9/11. They killed 4,000 niggas a day back in the 1880s, lynching them.
Facts. Well, with the national anthem, I had an emotional tie because I was in the band. That shit used to always get us hyped before games and shit.
What
like
about getting hit with the head with a cymbal?
that. Shout out to my man Tyrus.
That's not your man. That's your brother in Christ.
That's the boss.
But I hate the 9/11 shit too. Y'all want to force this shit down our throat.
You just asked when I thought of time.
Here's the thing. 9/11 was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to celebrate it every year, right?
What's it called now? It's
Sure.
National Remembrance Day.
That's your ballpark.
Right. I have no idea.
That shit was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm. We forgot about it technically 3 years after.
Jim Crow, all that shit was 60 years ago. Our parents are 60.
My grandparents. Oh, my daddy. I'm sorry. He was a nasty man.
But we're not supposed to forget that. Like, we're not so far removed from shit that they say we're supposed to get over. But they lost a couple firemen and a couple people that was probably stealing money in hedge funds.
God damn.
And now it's a crisis. It's a national holiday.
Yeah. Like, it's fucked up because we didn't ask for Juneteenth to be recognized as a national holiday.
I still get insulted that white people were off on Juneteenth and I was working.
I'm insulted that they want to give us the crumbs but not the pie. Like,
Ooh.
if y'all want to do shit for black people, really do it. Like, I don't need the bullshit shit. I hate the participation awards. I hate everything about shit that don't have no substance. You want to do something? Cancel student loans. Give us the
40 acres and a
opposite
pit bull.
of the subprime rates y'all was giving us the last 30 years for mortgages.
Ooh.
Allocate land where we couldn't buy land 20, 30 years ago because they wasn't giving us loans in those areas because we were fucking black. I found out yesterday that
Oh, that's a nice haircut. By
if
the way.
you was shout out to blue cheese. If you was a dark skinned man in the 1950s and 60s, you couldn't be a post office worker. You couldn't be a mail carrier.
Fuck Uncle Sam. Really?
The hiring thing, you had to take a picture and submit it with your application, turn it in, and basically if they say you look good enough on your picture, that's how you got the job as a post office.
Damn.
That's heavy. So all your fucking grandparents that retired from the post office and hired some Bush and shit like that, fuck all of them.
I mean, that's the thing. Hiring practices, even to this day, is still handshake shit. And we weren't afforded the handshakes.
Because we don't have people in the decision-making roles.
No one's at the table.
No, we only get the fucking chairman of diversity. Some shit that y'all don't even recognize.
Facts.
So, fuck that. Fuck all that. Cancel me, goddammit.
Let's cancel culture.
It's already canceled.
That shit's stupid. Cause
It's make-believe.
right. It's no rules, no laws, governing it. You know, it's nothing out there. It's all subjective.
But it's also who's steering the ship.
Right.
You can't. They can never cancel Boosie,
Ever.
right?
And he's going head to head with Lil Nas X.
Nah, no,
Lil
nah.
Sis X can chill out.
Yeah, sis is doing too much, bro.
Sugarfoot.
Yeah,
And her uncle, auntie.
they just doing too much, bro. Like this whole cancel culture, especially with the alphabet people. Oh, you can take a dick, but you can't take a joke. So you'll say some shit, and we got to be good with that shit. Oh, we can't say shit. It's kind of like white people. If you call them a racist, that's the biggest fear for them. Oh, I'm not racist. I got black friends. Bitch, you are racist. Like, let's clear it up.
Is there a difference between racist and prejudice?
I think yeah. I think everyone. I mean, most people have some prejudice thought process behind them. You know what I mean?
So the same white people we call them racist, are they really prejudiced and not racist? Or are they definitely racist?
It's a difference.
It's a case-by-case study.
Right.
You can be very prejudiced and not be racist. You could just be fearful of a lot of shit.
Yep.
You could be subjected to the stereotypes because you don't know any better. Racist, you fucking just hate anything that has to do with
Something other than
some
yourself.
opposite.
Yeah, you can fuck a white chick and hate white people.
I don't know.
It's
I
just
guess
fucking.
I'm an old black man. I don't think black people can be racist. White people put us through too much shit for us to be racist.
Right. And I agree because we systematically we can't hold them out of shit. We can't hold them out of shit. That's
So you're saying,
except the NBA.
so you're saying basically because they put us through shit, like we're not racist, we're just mad at the shit they put us through.
we fed
We
up.
We haven't had an apology.
Right.
If your daddy smacked your mama every night, your entire childhood.
Damn, we touched on domestic
Wow.
violence,
Okay, continue.
racism, homosexuality. We touched on some everything.
Could you be happy that's your father? Like, deep down, you'd be like, well, damn, like, you ain't gonna never say you love my mama.
Right.
Deal. He said every day she got smacked, and he made you watch.
And you can't do nothing.
Good morning, son.
Shout out
Bitch
to
with my eggs.
Right. Eat the cake, anime.
Good afternoon, son.
That's how I feel with black people versus white people. We have been smacked. We were smacked for 300 years, literally. And then another 150 years we've been smacked indirectly. We don't have an apology. There's nothing that white people have done to benefit black people alone.
I mean, think about it. For the time we was enslaved, black people produce 80% of the world's cotton. Not the United States, the world.
Craig.
Top flight security of the world. Right? So what does that mean? It's still people eating, families, generational wealth that was built on the back of slaves.
There was over 50. I don't want to get this wrong, and I'm going to lowball it. But there's over 50 Fortune 500 companies that originated in the 1800s that exist today. Just think about it that way.
Mm.
If they Fortune 500, that mean they 100 billion a year, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not even talking about shit like
Apple.
life insurance policies
Ooh.
and shit like that, where they would just put life insurance policies on random strangers and eat off people when they die.
Right.
Because that wasn't illegal until like the 1940s or some shit.
So what they would do, you walking down the street, Pat, I put a life insurance policy on you. I get Dub to come and hit you with the car, you die. We bust that down.
And we doing it every day.
Every day, B.
So there's
Liberty, 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 liberty.
but no, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing that's benefited us only. If it's a holiday, it's a general holiday. If it's a policy, it's anybody that can qualify. And they're gonna write it so generic where fucking white people get minority scholarships to colleges.
Yep. White people go to HBCUs on a minority scholarship.
So it's not like it's a black American here, we're sorry. We should have the same rights as Native Americans. Like, we should get free tuition. We should get dibs on, like, casinos. Like, there's, 5 casinos here?
Mm-hmm.
How many are minority invested, not minority owned?
0.
You go to other states, the casinos are on Indian reservations.
Or on water.
Well, it has to touch water in most states. But the states where they have the agreement with Native Americans on their reservations, they get all the money and tax free.
They don't follow up on our laws. Like, the police cannot go on the Indian reservation to try to arrest them. It has to be a U.S. Marshal.
And even then, they can't do it.
They can't do it. They have to have a sit down with the chief.
Yeah, my one guy that's a marshal told me that.
And the chief has to say yeah or nay. Chief has to say, okay, we'll bring them out. If the chief says, fuck you, get off my land, guess what? Fuck you.
But that goes back to
land.
even they're respected animals, Native Americans, Asians, the alphabet crew. They are all respected more than we are.
True. That's why I like in that rug, in that rug shit. Okay, God bless the dead. She died.
Rugg shit is Henry Ruggs having a DUI, DWI.
He got a DUI.
DUI killed the lady and her dog.
Right. But the fact that they put in the press release that he killed a dog also, who gives a fuck?
You know who also killed somebody in a DUI?
Oh, I know. The triathlon woman.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Boom.
Didn't even do 60 days on probation.
Nothing. Did nothing.
And killed the person at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It wasn't a midnight thing. It wasn't nothing.
And it was reckless driving also.
It was on a city street. There's been plenty of people that have fucked up that will never hear about it. But if an athlete do it, especially a black athlete, you fuck, bro.
Right. And let's be realistic. He's a kid. 22 years old, he's a fucking kid. I'm not going to call you an adult until you're at least 25.
Don't say that.
And that's loosely.
Don't say that. Because Kyle Rittenhouse is 17.
And that's how they portrayed him. They portrayed him as a kid. They called that man a teen. He's a teen. He's a teen. He's a teen. Right?
All I'm saying is, you can't have that standard. I'm not treating him like a man until they're 25 when you do man activities.
That's right. But I'm just saying.
I understand what you're saying is that he fucked up. He's young.
Right. So
he fucked up accidentally. That other boy fucked up intentionally.
And here's the crazy thing. In his situation, I know plenty of kids that have been tried as adults. You should have tried his ass as an adult. Because you played...
Oh boy, with the backpack got fucking lost on Rikers.
Right. Khalif Browder?
Yep.
He killed himself, right?
Yeah.
Eventually.
I would have did the same thing, man. Like, you know they fucked that dude up in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's videos. Footage of it. But that's why... Listen. As much as we are upstanding citizens of this fucked up country, I ain't letting my kid fall into none of these gaps.
Not at all.
Because prison ain't nowhere for a black man. Shit, America ain't nowhere for a black man. But you gotta survive. And all we can do is teach ours how to get by.
Yep.
Like, let me tell you what happened to me. Like, when somebody broke into my car this past weekend, right?
Can you do the rant you left on my voice?
No, I am. I'm gonna do that rant too. Until the disrespectful motherfucker that broke into my car, I wish nothing but terror on you. I hope
you said something about the parents and
I hope your mom get cancer, your dad get cancer.
That's what I was looking for.
I hope your baby mama is fucking your dad and your best friend. I hope your kids die. Cause I despise a fucking thief. I hate you, bitch. But I had to file a police report, right? Cops pull up. Is there anything missing? I said I haven't went in my car yet. I didn't have anything of value except for my firearm that was in there. It was in the middle. Where was it? Middle console. Oh, do you want to look and see if it's in there, or you want me to look? Whoa, sir! I know how this story ends. You can look, motherfucker. Like, my shit is completely legal. You can look. I'm not about to go in my middle console if my gun was in there. It's in here and pull it out. Because protocol is, even if you have a concealed weapons permit, right? Protocol
You don't need one anymore.
No, I'm just saying protocol is you let them know, hey, I have a concealed weapon.
Gotta let them know.
They say, where is it? Pull it out. When you go to pull it out, they're going to draw down on you. That's protocol. They're going to draw down on you. So why would I go in there and grab a firearm knowing this, right? And that just leaves too much for interpretation. Oh, he was upset because his car got broken into. He pointed the gun at me. No. Bitch, you go in there and look for it. Then his dumb ass asked me, do you have proof of insurance? Bitch, why? Why? I don't have my insurance card on me. Oh, well, okay, that's fine. It really doesn't matter. So why the fuck did you ask me that? I'm the victim here, goddammit. I was at work.
You're a protester.
Right. I was at fucking work, so... And I called you.
I called you.
I called you. Don't ask me no motherfucking questions. And question my integrity, bitch.
You raggedy bitch, you. It's been another episode of Country Cousins.
With a vest with no shirt underneath. Leather vest in Arizona.
Shout out to Love Movement.
Hey.
I just want to say you raggedy bitch, you.